Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell. Welcome everybody back to Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell. Welcome everybody back to Final Fantasy XIV with Elliot Rosepetal, a lovely little monk. Currently right now hanging out in the streets of Ul'dah, taking a nice little stroll around here while just relaxing a little bit, just chilling back here right now with Elliot. Played around with the G pose settings, the new group pose settings, and I don't know, got a pretty good screenshot. I kind of like it actually. I may use it as a thumbnail. I don't know. She looks really serene, really nice. It's like a nice focus of the city. I mean, there's obviously the family in the corner, but primarily the focus is on her, the shining star of the series. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now we're back to the regular colors. I need to get the one reshade effect that spruces up the colors a little bit more to give the game a lot more coloration. I like the realistic coloring, I really do, and it seems like the colors are gonna improve even more in Stormblood with the upgrade to the hardware requirements, and as well as the dropping of the PlayStation 3 support for Final Fantasy XIV, which should improve a lot more systems around the game and hopefully improve the graphics. It seems like some of the new shading that's going to be included in the new expansion is going to look really nice. Anyway, let's go ahead and head over to Adventures Guild. We need to find Ophea and actually talk to him about the event that transpired. Seems like he was actually attacked and apparently got wounded in a raid or an outburst from the Alamegan refugees. So let's see how he is doing here.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well. Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over. Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Ul'dans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers, while more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Domans asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
I really like this new quest and how there are mostly voiced for the most part in very important moments in order to explain in depth everything. I think the narration, especially of the Alphanod with his accent and everything, allows for a more immersive way to experience the story, and I really like that. Anyway, now y'all got a little lesson about the, y'all. Now y'all got the lesson about the Ul'dahs, the Alamigas, and everything. I don't know, I'm going southern, I'm sorry. You got a little lesson about the state of affairs going on in Ul'dah right now. How it's very, very high-strung with the Alamigan refugees not feeling like they're part of the city, not feeling they're part of the society, and feel like they're getting, for the most part, screwed over by the system that is implemented right now. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and talk to Afanod, see how we can remedy this. Desperate times. As I told you before, it was all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur, given the rising tensions with the Sultanate. Right? Sultanate? Sultanate, yeah, there we go. Nevertheless, I have reasons to believe that this particular riot may not have begun spontaneously. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Then you will accompany me to the Hall of Flames. I would hear what General Ban has to say upon the matter. Oh, I actually really want to talk to him as well. Granted, we are part of the Flames, so I feel like we should have high respect and high resounding honor to actually be in front of Ban. Let me go ahead and actually, first of all, there we go, do this. Want to make sure I get in the habit of putting up my buffs and everything. It feels like it's been a while for me since I've been playing on the controller and all that, and I don't know, I still feel like I'm learning stuff. I'm still learning, you know, everything new. Everything is still pretty fresh to me because, I don't know, I don't get to practice this on an everyday basis. Let alone, I even recustomized the setup that I have for my main character on keyboard and mouse, and that alone is enough to completely drain all my attention away from the old character and remember the key bindings that I have for the controller, because I'm still learning how to use my current setup with keyboard and mouse, and it looks fancy, but it's difficult to get used to. I might go back to the old one, but I'm gonna give this new one a try. Nevertheless, let's talk to Roban about this. Hello, sir. Actually, do we have a salute we can give to Roban? I wonder if we should have one in place here. We should have the flame salute. There we go. The flame salute. There we go. I like the flame salute. It's actually kind of cool. Also, let me check on something here. Did the ears switch? The ears switch a little bit when you do salute. That's actually kind of cute. I like that. Hello, Roban. Now is not a good time. Corporal Rosepetal. Oh, we have Corporal now, wow. My hands are full with dealing with the refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alphanod, beckon your feet already. You may credit my swift recovery to your corrosions. Corrosions? I don't know how you pronounce them. My memories of the riot is still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation. Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread through surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout the Tanalan. We have sent forces, what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but progress is slow. They're damnably elusive. I can well imagine. Given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add that such equipment is costly. None that I can deny that tensions between the Ul'dah citizenry and refugee population have increased since the Domans were turned away, but would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And what of those who will not have a single guild to spend? Who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it bare against the benefactor. Come to the point. Very well. My point, General, is that this powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. I do not have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning soon. I can't really get his voice right. I just don't have the gruffiness that he has. The general is no fool. Keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. We're here to claim, without the necessary proof, that these riots were instigated by the outside forces. The monitors would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of the refugee aid. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, Elliot. Therefore, I propose we conduct my own investigation. Independent of the authorities. Going outside the authorities again. Once again, every single time with Ophea, every single time. And with the science in general, we say, you know what, these guys are doing their thing, we're gonna go ahead and do our thing as a science, you know. I'm surprised that people let us have a free reign of this, honestly. We cause a lot of the malice, or somewhat. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlement suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swoop will know which they are. He may back at the request of such information. Oh, he may balk at the request of such information, but I have no doubt that you can persuade him with his silver tongue. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we? Surprised he said that we have a silver tongue, since we are the silent protagonist of every story. Anyway, let's use our non-existent silver tongue to talk to Swift here. It looks as though you have something to say, Corporal Rosepetal. Do you? What you ask is no simple favor. We're such information to fall into wrong hands. Lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there's wisdom in your words. An able individual, even one with the ties to the flames, may be better suited to the task than a regiment. Very well. The Brass Blades have reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Lost Hope. It may be unrelated to the recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the Blades posted there. Lost Hope, huh? Lost Hope. Okay, well, let's see. Where's Lost Hope at again? Let me check here. Central Thanalan. Oh, okay, Lost Hope. Yeah, I know this village. And look at that. Hello there. Somebody discovered how to dance, I guess. They discovered how to dance. Let me go ahead and actually join them on the dance here. I don't see a lot of players really stand around dancing and stuff, but it's actually kind of cool seeing them just kind of like, every now and then I see players just kind of stand around and dance and stuff. I guess they either just learned to dance or they're doing something. Anyway, I just want to dance it off a little bit. Let's see, do I have a wave? I do. Nice to meet you. I'll see you later. Alright, let's go ahead and teleport over to... We're going to go to Thanalan, Central Thanalan, Blackbrush Station, and then from there we'll go to the Lost Hope encampment. That's actually, wow, it's a really sad name for a encampment. Lost Hope Camp, where the refugees, the Alamegan refugees live now. Wow, it's really depressing actually. Damn. Hopefully I can restore some sort of, you know, ounce of hope for them, at least. I'm hoping for the best, honestly. Well, let's talk to the Brass Blades at Lost Hope and see if they find anything at all. Here are the refugee camps. Let's go ahead and get off the chocobo for now. There we go. We got two soldiers over here. I'm able to converse with them real quick. Seems like they're just relaxing with, you know, with everybody else here. It's, you know, seems pretty fitting. Let's talk to Lafric. I didn't expect that to send you, Elliot. Take this means that someone has read my report. Refugees who left with the merchants have yet to return, and I'm increasingly concerned that Zawakawa's suspicions were correct. You own the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak with Zawakawa. He will explain everything. Okay, what about you, Amal Verga? What do you got for us? And what brings you here, adventurer? A search for refugees? Well, when you come to the right place. I mean those refugees. Oh, no, you won't find them there. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situation, and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that, like the merchants who passed through recently. Gregarious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go. So looks like somebody did go through here, a merchant of a sort. And I guess he tried to get people to rally? Alright, well, let's talk to Zawakawa and see what Zawakawa got for us then. There you are. By the way, I do have a side question. Maybe some of you all will be able to answer. Typically, what's going on back here? What is going on here? Oh, this terrified refugee looks very terrified. Typically, from what I've seen with the Alamegans, right? Alamegans have this kind of like a very bulky stature. They're the Highlander Hjor, typically, with very tan skin because, you know, they come from, I guess, the kingdom, you know, within the desert. So you don't understand why, you know, why they'd be like that. And they're very gruff, very tough. And that's typically how I've seen most of the Alamegans. But in this refugee camp, I see not just them, but I see also Lalafa here as well. When people say Alamegan, do they mean typically the standard vision that you have of an Alamegan, you know, like a gruff a gruff Highlander here? Or do Alamegans also mean Lalafell? Because I know Domans as well. Domans can also be like, you don't have to be a particular, I guess, race to be an Doman. You can be an Aura, you can be a Hure, and I guess you can also be an Elzen. I think I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'm just kind of wondering. Lore-wise, would an Alamegan be considered just the Highlanders, or can anybody be an Alamegan? I'm just kind of wondering if that's a thing. If somebody can answer me that, that'd be wonderful. That'd be great. I'm just curious, honestly. Dr. Zowakawa here, plagued by indecision. Now we can do desperate times here. Don't hurt me. I'm not one of them. I beg your pardon. You're the flames, but you're not with the flames. I see. If Laufrag bid you speak with me, then I take it you've agreed to help. 12 be praised for that, because I haven't a moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the march. The others have fallen under the frantic spell, but not I. Promise of a revolutionary retribution, of holding a ruling class to account of taking that which is owed. Ha! Childish fantasy. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists have returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain to see. For all to see. Look behind yonder tent. Do you understand why? Even now he babbles incoherently, so traumatized he is by the bloodshed of the witnessed. Try as I might, I can't make a little sense of the words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I have no doubt the merchants will lead the remainder of their doom. I beg you, if you find him... I beg you, find him before he does. Huh, also we got a quest here. Vinekin Repellent, I guess we can give him this. Vinekin Repellent! That's good father told me last mood of the path. He's a man that keeps his word. It was kind of him to have you deliver it. Did he tell where and how these were used? I fear I have a little knowledge of the alchemy. Sarkawa, the sticks of Vinekin Repellent. Not sure what this is for, but I guess we got a quest here. Vinekin Repellent. Not sure what this quest is for, by the way. Have no idea what to be doing right now. We're using Vinekin Repellent on things. I guess to repel Vinekin. Alright. I don't know if this is going to do anything for us, but hey, why not? It's a quest. I see the guy behind the tent, the terrified refugee. We're going to talk to him a little bit, but let me just go ahead and do this Vinekin Repellent. I don't know why. Why are we doing this? I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, this guy's also a refugee, but he's a Midlander. I guess anybody can be a Alamegan, I guess. Alright, well, let's see. Vinekin Repellent, is there one more we can cast here? There's probably one around here, wasn't there? Yep, there it is. There it is. Oh. Hello. They're really nice looking plants. It looks kind of cool, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and use this real quick. There you go. Good. Let's go back to Zazawaka. I'm not sure what this quest is for, by the way. I have no idea. Thank you, stranger. Basement seemed wretched to you, and none here were denied. But last year I had the cook of the Carnal House so fiercely did it. Had a look of the Carnal House so fiercely did the pestilence rage. Tell Father Elliot we owe him a debt of life. I confess though, I wonder if he has saved from the plague only to perish in war. We have little love for the Garlemen here, and news of them who bury at our home travels fast. What chance does lost hope have against a force of plucked Almegans like the plucked Almega like a ripe peach? Fight or flee, we must take plan. We must make plan. Yet few have ears to listen to me. Let me try that again. Yet few have ears to listen to me. They say they have too much to fear already. Too many demons to slay every hour. Oh! Okay, so anybody can be an Alamegan. It just depends on where you live. It doesn't depend on like who you are. It all depends on like where you're from. I guess it makes sense why some Lalafels are different. Some Lalafels are more, I guess, on the... I guess some are more plain-like, you know, within, I guess, like, I guess some are more geared towards surviving out in the deserts, and some are geared out more towards surviving out in the woods. They do have, like, plainsfolk, yeah, a lot of us have a plainsfolk and a dunesfolk subrace. Huh. I guess I actually answered my question, never mind, don't even worry about it. Alamegans can be anybody, anyway. Guarding Alamegas, let's talk to this terrified refugee, see how he's doing. Father Elliot. Wow, that was a long quest. That was a really, really long quest away. Holy hell. What part was that at again? That's Thaumaturge. Nope, that's not it. I'm gonna figure out which quest that was that we can do later. Let's talk to the terrified refugee first. What are you doing? Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. Why did you run away with me? Why didn't you run away with me? We could have escaped together. And you'd be there with me. Be there to soothe me. Why? Why didn't you have to stay and leave me alone? Oh, well, I guess I'll soothe the guy and see if we can see if that helps him a little bit. Soothe, 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 soothe. Guy is struggling right now. Is it the bottom here? Soothe, soothe, soothe. Soothe, there we go. It's fine, it's okay, you'll be fine. You'll be alright. Who are you? What do you want? It's true. I fought the merchants. May the gods strike me down for my folly. What will they give me? You must... What, let me try it again. What they will not give, you must take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed the casual weapons he had brought to implore us to seize control of our fates. I thought about running here and there, but the others were so excited. He split us into two groups and set us off on our own. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, but they started arguing, and a fight, and everyone was fighting, and the flames were shouting to give in a quarrel, and... Oh gods, the other group, they're still out there. If you don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Okay, well, where the other group at? You gotta tell us, buddy, you gotta tell us where the other group is at. Shock and awe, let's see this. The other refugees are hiding in the cave south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultan than try to kill us and listen to reason. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deed themselves. A pox of the bloody sellswords that was supposed to train us to fight, but the ones they sent with us vanished during the struggle. Oh, if you only never listened to the merchant's ridiculous charms. He said our cause was righteous. The gods would never suffer us to be defeated, though we feel forced to confront reality. That's it. Challenge these ones to combat and show my brethren that the strongest warriors are a match for one woman. Mayhap then they will agree to lay down their arms and renounce the plot. Oh, well, I guess we could do a little challenge, you know? He's a challenge the enemy. They made a sprint there, but whoops, my bad. So we need to head over all the way down here to the caves. The Quiverton Mass. Wait, is that the... No, that might be something different then. I don't know if that's through the cave, through the water here or not. I'm gonna take a path through the water and see if this is it here. Mayhap this might be it. Let me just see if I can go past the F's here. Don't want to encroach on the territory, but I do think that maybe this might be the right way to go. Let's investigate here. Cave south of Lost Hope. This gotta be it, right? I see a person there. Oh, more people. Never mind, these are refugees. These other refugees. Oh. Well, that seemed to be all pretty armed up and everything. They got helmets and swords. Well, some of them do. This little guy does. Let's talk to the desperate refugee here. 7 hells have found us. Everyone grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. So what's your game, is it? So that's a game, is it? Sorry to disappoint you, lass. We're more than willing to kill you ourselves. Oh, okay. Got some armed refugees here. I don't want to fight y'all. We're gonna leave me no choice here. Alright, let's do this. Oh god, I need to relearn how to play monk again. I keep forgetting. I always make a mistake of forgetting how to play monk again. Oh, wrong character to fight here. Damn it, I don't mean to lock onto the F. There we go. Properly locking onto enemies finally. 2 down. Any more? Yep, more coming in. Armed refugee. Let's go ahead and take him on then. There we go. Any more? Yep, couple more. Shield Rasping Swordsman. Alright, these guys are gonna be kind of a challenge. Maybe? Not really. Not even. Not even. Not even. You guys are gonna be easy. And I pulled an F. Lovely. I just had to, didn't I? Whoop. Careful. How do we do this? Okay. Oh, that's a wrong thing. Did I mean to do that? There we go, that's how I cleave. There we go, that's how I cleave. I need to go ahead and actually heal myself real quick. Rush up to the refugee. You got any more coming in? We beat him like it was nothing. Thou Almighty. What have you gonna do now? Well, we spoke with them. That's it. Well, I guess we're done. Wow. We didn't challenge their twins or whatever. Or maybe the shield people were the twins. Maybe those were the twins, probably. I guess we stopped the rebellion? It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, they're still there in the cave and they could always mobilize at any moment. I hope that at least discourage them and they'll think of maybe not pursuing. I don't know. We'll see how that goes for us. Let's go through the water cave to get to the terrified refugee and see what is the next course of action here. How else can we convince them to not raise the city? How else can we convince them to not, you know, do the attacks? I'm guessing the shield twins were the twins that he was talking about. Huh. Alright. Hello. Let's dismount real quick. You've returned. Did you find my brethren? What are the twins? What happened? I see. Well, you had no choice. Better than a handful of them take a beating from you than a lot get butchered by the flames. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? There was no merchant, actually. Huh? Well, what would he be? Unless he went to the Stone Road to recruit others. As I recall, he wished to approach the refugees there as well, but was waiting until the flames withdrew the forces from the vicinity. And now that they have, there's nothing stopping him from continuing his work. How many more must perish in pursuit of the futile cause? How much more suffering must be endured before it ends? Find him. Convince him to cease his mad quiet. He's mad quest, not quiet. Convince him to cease his mad quest, not quiet. Remember that. It will surely lead to us to ruin. Alright, buddy. I'll take care of that. Search stone throw for the merchant. Is that here? Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's actually really close by here. Go ahead and mount up.